Let's get your top story regarding the shooters responsible for opening fire outside Galaxy apartment have been brought to Mumbai from Gujarat. The Mumbai crime branch arrested Vicky Gupta and Sagar Pal from Gujarat on Monday night. The both of the accused who had fled from Mumbai after firing have been arrested from Bhuj is what the police had to say. According to them, the shooters belong to Bihar's West Champaran district. One is 24-year-old. We're talking about Vicky Gupta, and Sagar Pal is 21 years of age. They were both nabbed late last night from Mata No Mad village in Gujarat's Kutch district. Now, based on technical surveillance and joint teams of the Kutch, West and Mumbai police, they managed to nab the duo, both Pal and Gupta, who were hired by gangster Lawrence Bishnoi. Now, the police cover has been beefed up as far as Salman Khan's security cover is concerned. Do remember, since November of 2022, we had Salman Khan's security level that had been elevated to Y+ security, and that was because of the threats that he had been receiving from Lawrence Bishnoi and Goldie Barar. Now, Salman Khan has been authorized to carry a personal firearm and as well has acquired an armoured vehicle for added protection. We have my colleague Radhika joining us from outside Salman Khan's residence in Bandra in Mumbai. Radhika, the two who opened fire outside Salman Khan's house in Bandra have now been brought to Mumbai. We know that they're as young as 21 and 24 years of age. They had rented a house for over 20 days in Navi Mumbai's Panvel, where the actor has a farmhouse.
Certainly. So after 2 days of manhunt, finally the two accused have been arrested. The ones who in fact did that firing outside Salman Khan's residence where I'm standing. In fact, the arrest took place last night. It is a coordinated operation between Mumbai Crime Branch and the Gujarat police. Yes, they've been brought to Mumbai. There is going to be a press conference at 1 p.m. where, details of the investigation will be clear. Of course, what the Mumbai police sources have revealed to us so far is that both these accused had planned these attacks at least about 22 days before. In fact, they were given instructions by Lawrence Bishnoi gang. They're linked to Lawrence Bishnoi gang is what the police have told us. They were in Panvel for 22 days. They had rented a house. They had conducted recce outside Galaxy on multiple occasions. They had hired a bike. In fact, they had purchased a bike in Panvel. The owner of the bike, the middlemen, were also questioned by the police yesterday. They had also taken multiple SIM cards. So it is through technical surveillance that they were nabbed. These are the scenes outside Galaxy here. Of course, there have been movement here. Multiple, police officials have been making their way into Salman Khan's residence since this morning, perhaps to brief him on the arrest. Of course, as you mentioned some time back, the security has been beefed up. Of course, it continues to remain Y+ as far as the category of the security is concerned, but the number of police personnel have increased. 3 more cops have been added and 1 PSO also added to the already 11-member, security apparatus, which also include a few
security
PSOs
cover
as well
outside Salman Khan's house.
Commandos, and of course
If you could just pan and show us the security cover outside Salman Khan's house, take us through the visuals outside the Galaxy apartments.
Yes,
and
I'm
also,
just going to...
Radhika, also hours after the incident that took place, it was Lawrence Bishnoi's brother, Anmol Bishnoi, who claimed responsibility for the firing through a social media post, warning that the warning being put out to the actor saying it was just the trailer. So, talking about how there's more to follow as according to that social media post, what other information do we have regarding as far as those who've been arrested?
As far as the investigations go, the information that we have is that both the shooters are connected to Lawrence Bishnoi gang. This is something that has been confirmed. Of course, Lawrence Bishnoi's brother had taken responsibility of the shooting right after, just a few hours after the firing episode, and post which, of course, the investigations started. And then, of course, the Mumbai police here were trying to trace the bike owner as well as the middleman who had in fact helped both the accused get that bike. In fact, just after the firing, both the accused had abandoned the bike. Also, post abandoning the bike, they had taken a train and then to Bandra railway station and then to Andheri as well, and then they had fled from there. So technical surveillance was done because we know for a fact that Mumbai police was trying to collect dump data of phones from this particular area. So through technical surveillance as well as through the help of informers, both of them were nabbed. But as far as what the instructions were given to them, what the exact modus operandi was it just to spread fear? Was it to hurt somebody? What exactly were the instructions given to both of these young shooters? That is something that remain to be revealed at this point. That will be clear at 1 p.m. when the Mumbai police will be taking that press conference. But as of now, what we know is that this was a well-planned, premeditated shooting episode that took place outside Salman Khan's residence where I'm standing, that obviously led to a security cover being increased. Of course, this has obviously disturbed and shocked the family, because this is not the first time, of course, that Salman Khan had been under threat by Lawrence Bishnoi gang. We know for a fact that for the last couple of years he's been under threat, be it in the form of threat emails, be it a note written outside Salman Khan's residence. All this, of course, dating back to the whole Black Buck killing case, post which, of course, Lawrence Bishnoi gang had been targeting Salman Khan. And this time, of course, they went one step ahead by firing, by conducting this firing right outside his residence at about 5 a.m. on Sundays when this took place. Yes, the police continue to man this particular place. I will just show you around Galaxy. Police officials right here. The security has, of course, been sort of beefed up, and police also briefing and giving instructions, senior police officials giving instructions to the already present security officials right here. These are all from the Mumbai police. So yes, big relief for Salman Khan for now, as the shooters have been arrested. But the bigger question is how extensive or big this network, Lawrence Bishnoi gang is, because
Radhika,
multiple FIRs have been registered. Lawrence Bishnoi behind bars.
Radhika, from what we're hearing is Salman Khan has resumed work as well. He was spotted with heavy security leaving his building yesterday. Take us through, even the family members, we believe, were spotted outside leaving the building. As far as the family is concerned, they've also taken to social media to clarify that this wasn't a publicity stunt. It was Arbaz Khan who refuted those rumors that have been doing the rounds.
Certainly, as far as Salman Khan's family is concerned, it is business as usual. Of course, this episode has shocked them, has disturbed them, which is why Arbaz Khan wrote that statement saying that the family is disturbed and they are cooperating with the police as well. But we did see Salim Khan, Salman Khan's father, going on his regular walks over the last 3 days, even on the day the firing happened. For 2 days, of course, Salman Khan was staying put, but last night he did come out and drove towards his work. We saw that also happen, and Arbaz Khan also was seen outside. Of course, it is business as usual. They have work commitments, which is why they were seen outside. Of course, they were surrounded by police, guards and commandos throughout. They've been told not to step out for a bit by the Mumbai police, but only if there is work emergency should they step out. But we've been seeing family members, of course, stepping out for their work, be it Salman Khan's father, Arbaz Khan, Salman Khan himself. So at this point, of course, family releasing just one statement, which was Arbaz Khan releasing that statement on social media, saying they are disturbed by the incident and that they will be cooperating with the police. Of course, late last night is when the arrest took place. And as I've been mentioning before, Mumbai police on its toes, working round the clock, securing this place, on guard throughout this area over the last 2 days.
Well, Radhika, first emails, then an open fire, and then a social media post says, don't take this lightly because the next one will be inside your house. So, how much, as far as the threat is concerned, how concerned is the police? We do know that the security cover has been increased. You're showing us visuals outside. You two spoke about, the 3 policemen who have been added to the force, to the team that are handling the case. Take us through also, when it comes to the Bollywood fraternity, we've heard, Shatrughan Sinha talk about how this hasn't happened since the incident that took place with Rakesh Roshan back in 2000. He said these intimidating tactics we thought were a thing of the past, but now it has seemed to come back. How is the media fraternity, the Bollywood fraternity reacting to this?
Bollywood fraternity certainly condemning this incident, which is why over the last 2 days we did see several, Bollywood stars, producers, filmmakers, actors, heading towards Galaxy to visit Salman Khan and his family members. It's not just Bollywood, of course. Politically also this is playing out in Maharashtra with elections round the corner. This has become an ammunition for the opposition as well, because opposition had been pointing fingers at the law and order situation. Remember, this is Bandra. This is a prime location. This is an upscale area, Bandra West Bandstand. So therefore, an incident of this nature has definitely sort of put question mark on the law and order situation, which is what several within the opposition had been pointing out, stating that this is not the first time something like this has happened. Once again, Salman Khan being made a target, and firing happening outside his house. 4 bullets fired, one, of course, couple of them in fact hitting the roof there, hitting the balcony there. So this is a cause of concern certainly, which is why the ruling government also came under flak. One of the reasons why Mumbai police worked round the clock. Of course, the shooters have been arrested, but generally the reactions we are getting is that of condemnation. Of course, several making a beeline to visit Salman Khan, asking him to be cautious, of course, and politically also it is playing out extensively in Maharashtra.
Right. We also have Sujata joining us from outside Mumbai airport. Sujata, take us through. We believe that the shooters have landed at the airport and they're being now taken for a medical examination.
Well, yes, that's right. And also both of these accused, they have been arrested from Gujarat's Bhuj region, and now that they have been brought back to Mumbai, they have now been taken to the GT hospital where the medical examination will be conducted, and from there on they will be presented in the court where the Mumbai police will be seeking custody for both of them, and also for the further examination to be conducted. It is being said that a 14 days judicial custody will be given to the Mumbai police for their questioning as well as the interrogation to be done with both of the accused. Both of them hailing back from Champaran, Bihar, and they were here in Mumbai's surrounding area, Panvel, for around 22 days, after which they were here in Mumbai's Bandra region in a hotel on rent for around 7 days, in which several recce's were conducted outside the residence of Salim Khan. But here what we are given to understand is that both of these accused, while questioning was done, they stated that they had no intention to hurt the actor, but it was only done to bring a sort of a sentiment of fear within him, for which the firing was done, and due to which the Mumbai police has got a new angle to investigate, because both of these accused, they did accept that they belong to the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. But is it true or not is what the Mumbai police will be investigating, by also to understand that to find out whether both of them do have their criminal records, and both of them, after the questioning will be done, and also to find out their criminal records, is what the Mumbai police has got a big task to do. And from here in, a 14-day judicial custody is what we are expecting for them to be given in court, after the Mumbai police will then be also questioning to both of the accused, because both of them hailing from Champaran, Bihar, and both of them do stating that they belong to the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. But who did they contact to, who were they in touch with, and also why did and how did they get the weapon is what the Mumbai police is trying to know. And at present, what the sources from Mumbai police are stating is that both of the accused, after firing outside the residence of Salim Khan, they then headed from there towards the Mount Mary Church, where they threw the bike, and and after which they took an auto to the Bandra station. From there, they flew up to Santa Cruz, and from there they then boarded a train to Gujarat, Surat. And after receiving certain intelligence inputs, the Mumbai police was able to also contact the Gujarat police, after which the Gujarat police was able to track down both of the accused in a temple in Bhuj, from where they were brought and arrested and then brought back here to Mumbai. And now that they've finally been able to, they were already taken to the GT hospital from here Mumbai airport under heavy Mumbai police deployment, and from therein the case will be taken further to understand the intention behind this serial crime that was conducted by these two people who are young in age, said to be 21 and 24, both of them, and after which to understand the motive behind the same.
Right. Thank you so much, Sujata and Radhika, for joining us with all those details.